Howdy. I'm using this mic now because mic and the webcam doesn't seem to be the same quality. I had this Bluetooth headphone set up plugged into here, but I had a speaker was on my hip. That was good when we were masked, but Florida's mask optional now. Anyway, here I am in Fusion. Bill, I usually use the Titan 1M as a baseline setup, and let's go with this Titan 1M 20. I actually have Titan 1M. I have a steel part. We have a steel library. I'm going to do stainless steel next, like 316. All right, so if I am programming using my tool library that I give to the students, they put it in their cloud. They get this one that says building block aluminum tools. And then later on, I do a steel tool challenge. And then I have the high speed aluminum tools. That's the basic three right there. Some of these other ones I've been playing around with, like we have the desktop mill we have in 2 high schools, so I made a program for that. I'm not sure what this one is. I think it's a design academy course. Anyway, back to here. So in the setup, if I actually pick a machine, I have them right here. I have a TM1 and a VF2. This, let's see, my machines, a desktop mill. It's already assigned to a post processor, like this one that says fourth axis. These are the downloaded full machine simulations. So I'm going to get into that when I do some 5-axis demo because we don't have one. But I would like the UMC 500 SS. I could get a whole machine. If not, I'm going to get the TRT 100 tilting rotary table and just put it on RV. All right, so if I'm in this machine here, this is our 6,000 RPM machine, which I go to edit here. You can set like coolant, post, which post processor are you using, machine time, kinematics is a spindle, maximum. I don't know why I put 6,001, but and millimeters or inch. You can really for the for the maximum RPM. So if I go in here, I select the machine right off the bat. Um, oops, wrong one. TM1, right? Hit select. Now it's already in my list. I do all my setup, do all my program, and I got the face mill, do the adaptive clearing. But I'm not paying attention. I go and use the higher speed, flat end mill. I think that's a 3/8. Use the adaptive 30% setting, which actually in Fusion, if you edit this, I just named it that. So I already have step down and step over calculated. And you can actually assign this to a user parameter. So if you want to copy tools, it'll update. But I have this at, we don't have the super speed version. So this goes like 8100 RPM. So I already have I used a round surface speed number instead of just putting it at 8100. But I got 5 thou per tooth. That would be 30% step over. Um, and 800 thou is maximum step down. That actually kind of populates the settings that you never can figure out. So I hit accept. I select that tool with that preset out of that library. I go through my settings. Yeah, rest machine. I'll make all these model top, just my habit. Model bottom and 0.01, and but that optimal load's already set. Step down set, stock to leave. I leave that alone. Do all that in there. Hit OK. And right there, it says right there, spindle speed is larger than supported for the machine. Do you want to ignore this warning? I'll say no. What's going on? Oh, wait a minute. I'm pulling tools out of the wrong library. Well, let's say I blew by it, right? Yeah, I'll ignore it. I'm in a hurry, right? And I'm going to do some contour. Same tool, same speed. I'm going to pick outside boundary. Hit OK. I'm in a hurry. It's same thing. You want to do this warning? Yes. These things had popping up. Spindle speed is larger than supported for this machine. So I have not given out the machine configuration setup yet, which is in my cloud, in my assets. So I got machines, a bunch of them. And probably why my tree is kind of messed up. I got simulation ones and our like CNC, our machine files. One, only be two in here. No, I guess not. Guess I got these all missed. Anyway, let's see. Go to post it. This I'm using the legacy style, and it's actually if I was on the lathe and I went to the mill, it's actually already pointed the right way. That's another thing I found. It if you select the machine, it's you don't end up with the wrong post. I do the NC file edit. I have them review the code, put it on the USB, so I'd have them direct the path to the USB. Like, let's see, post the code. I would change this path to USB. Go post again. But this is just going into my computer on the desk here. I think I had the switch on for view the code. Yeah, it's still spinning. My desktop is not that good. Oh, there it is. Getting there. Oh, this is as slow as dirt. I just cleaned out all my files. So I actually got another. I have this. I use the G0, not the G1s. I find that you'll end up with real G0s. If I'm using rapid override, I want to have control. I don't find an issue with the dog leg thing. So I got a timestamp, a name up here. I have a tool list. So I can add like manual comments and do setup info. I got my 8,000 RPM, but no warning up in here. So just that warning that's built into there. But these are still there. Now if I was using the NC program method, operation, post, give me any UNC code. I got it popping up anyway. Oh, let's see. Does that have warnings? Work on. Oh, okay. Um, I've been using 0 a lot, but I've been trying to teach them to use 1 and 2. And if I do multiple, I'll do like 2 vice, like operation 1 and 2. I have them combine them, but it actually spits out a warning that it's you have used 2 offsets, which just shouldn't be a warning. It's just a hey, you are using 2, right? So I kind of like that. As far as the feed and speed challenge thing, that's what I called it, the feed and speed challenge. And I had them do um, The first one with the basic 6,000 RPM library was more RPM and feed than what Titan was telling you in the lesson plan. 'Cause he was using 4,000 and just 25 inches of. So we would try to get a little more specific on what these things mean, even though I do have them like once or twice a week, calculate RPM based on surface feed, and then add in a bonus of chip load in inches per minute. So I wanted to get them to think about that. Probably should do like two tools next to each other, or I use the Mark Terryberry feed and speed lesson about the big tractor tire and the little tractor tire. Sometimes that sinks in, but you can't get around the like what RPM should I run this at. So I've kind of eliminated that with the tool library. Only they don't really know why. I tend to use the probing program a lot. We don't, we when we do manual G code, that's when I go back and use Edge Finder and manual touch off. So I kind of like I'm teaching in reverse later on, like you're saying. We're going cam and probe. We're pumping out parts with the tool library that's already set up, which really needs not much. You put in if you select if you forget to select the preset. Let me go back again. Recent data, Titan 1M. If they go in here and say, "Oh, I got the wrong tool," or I can have when I had it as two libraries, I probably could add make it one library with different selections. That might actually be a better idea. So I got adaptive 30, pocket contour, adaptive 20. Because we've had it where uh, the adaptive 30 and the 6,000 RPM machine was a little bit aggressive, that machine, on some of the smaller tools, but not earth shattering. Or face mill where they forget to do multiple steps. I actually have the machine set up to stop feeding when it gets 101% on the feed rate. On so that the TM machine, it stops, just sits there spinning. They keep on hitting cycle start and goes creeping along, and it just keeps on hitting 100%. But maybe like a poor man's way of crash prevention. Okay, that's about it for me. I'll talk to you later. Bye.